I said it.
What up, Doc?
How you doing?
What up, Dougie? What up, Dougie? I feel great. I'm doing really.
Yeah, I'm chilling
really
too. I'm
good.
pretty tired, man.
Yep.
I mean,
me too.
we're hanging.
Yeah, we is
Hell yeah.
all the way to the knee.
Hello to all the listeners.
Yeah.
What's good, you guys?
Subscribe, hit that button, do what you do.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna updates for the show. We briefly hit 30 subscribers on YouTube, which was cool, and then somebody unsubscribed. So shout out to the person that unsubscribed to us. We appreciate you.
Showing love to them.
Hell yeah. Maybe it was an accident. Hey, if y'all are subbed to us, maybe just double check. Make sure you're still subbed to us.
You threw it in your pocket and then knocked it off. I mean, hey, it
maybe
happened.
Who knows? Otherwise, if you unsubbed from us,
Right.
maybe leave us a comment. Let us know
funny.
why you did so. Maybe we can make some changes. Maybe we can make some things happen. We also crossed 1,400 listens this past week, which is really cool.
Yep.
Dame did challenge you guys to hit 1,500 by the end of the year.
I said it was gonna happen too.
You did, and as
Only
long as
the
our
first.
trajectory continues the same way, we certainly will.
We'll be close to 16.
I mean, if we keep going at the rate that we're going right now, we will be close to 16, which would be even cooler.
But
that'd
right.
be sick.
So I'll set expectations out there.
Hell yeah, that'd be dope. I guess we should start things off. Wait, did we cheers on? We did, right? We cheers on the last episode.
You fucking right, we did.
Okay.
I made sure.
Right. Yeah, because it was like kind of late. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and just start things off right. I'm Heston.
And I'm Dame.
And we are definitely not experts
at all.
We're happy for you guys to join us today. It's Wednesday.
And we also would like to tell y'all, we hope you had a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Big time. If y'all still got leftovers,
please be smacking them. Because Heston said his is gone.
I smashed mine. I didn't have a whole lot though, but I smashed it.
I still smashed leftovers last night, and I have a bunch. But of course, I'm a foodie, right?
Hey, you know what? Any of y'all that got leftovers right now, go ahead and grab some. Go ahead and listen to the show.
Dog.
Oh yeah,
a ham sandwich.
Oh yeah, big time. Oh dude, I forgot. I forgot to do a shout out. I'll just do it right now. Shout out to Ben, my high school buddy. He listens to both shows. He listens to this show and our Friday show. He's the guy that came with me to watch the Roy Jones Jr. fight. Yeah. Shout out to you, bro. It was really good seeing you, man. He joined us for the fight, which was really cool.
I'm actually very upset that I had to go out of town for that because I usually watch that kind of stuff all the time and then let you know. And then that time, it was
just happened. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, man. We had wings. We had drinks. Even my roommate Steven was off work, which never happens on Saturdays. So it was all just really dope, and we just had a great time. It really sucked that you weren't here.
It was I was waiting for you to go out of town. Thank you.
Yeah, it is kind of funny that it happened.
But we're about to do this Errol Spence, Daddy Garcia.
Oh yeah. So the fights we've talked about before, me and Dame are going to be catching them together. It's going to be sick. But yeah, shout out to Ben, bro. I know you listen to the show. Another thing, I have heard that some of our listeners actually listen to our podcast while they work out. I fuck with that, bro. That's some big energy. So let's get hype as fuck.
That is huge energy.
Hey man,
that is.
I don't know what set you're on. I don't know what set you're on. I don't know what rep you're on. Keep grinding that shit, bro. You just keep pumping, dude. Hey, work harder than everybody else in there, bro. Real talk.
And if you're somebody just like me, right, you're just about to sit down and start pumping. So whatever you're about to sit down and start to comfortably work with, listen to my voice. Start to slowly go ahead and get it in.
But yeah, I found out that some people really enjoy listening to our show while they work out because they don't have workout playlists or anything, so it's just easier to just listen to us talk while they pump. So I was like, oh, dude, that's so cool because I'm the gains guy, you know what I mean? So I'm always talking about my weight loss updates and stuff. By the way, Thanksgiving hit me hard, man. I gained 6 pounds, 7 pounds.
Bro, that's expected.
But I had a great workout today. I actually worked out right before the show. And
it's almost like
I'm chilling.
You're almost expected to add another 10 pounds worth of tamales during Christmas. I mean,
I'm gonna be a little more disciplined during Christmas, but it was kind of a series of unfortunate events that led to the weight gain. It was Steven potentially getting COVID, and me not having to go to the gym for a week and a half, and then so it was not going to the gym, and then eating a bunch of food, and my mom sending me home with cookies and all this bullshit. So, oh dude, it was great. It was awesome, dude. I felt so bad. I was trying trying to like not take a bunch of stuff
you
home.
Already knew,
and my family legit was like, they were like guilting me, bro. Like, well, because I felt bad, right? Because like my little sister, she's like doing this weight loss thing too. Shout out to her as well. She's already lost like 25 pounds.
That is a shout out. She mentioned that the last time she was here.
Oh, did I? Oh,
no,
yeah. Like when she was
did.
here. Yeah. She's doing this she's doing this camp with this gym where like they do like boot camps. And if you lose X, like whatever weight amount that they set for you, like if you lose that during the like 6 weeks, like per camp that they have, it's free. You don't have to pay for it. And she's just got to make like social media updates and stuff like on her weight loss and her goals and stuff. And then like, you know, they get advertisement. She potentially loses all the weight. Everyone's a winner. And like I said, she's already down like 25 pounds. Like she looks a lot better than she did before. And it's kind of cool that like we're kind of doing it at the same time, you know, which is dope. But I'm not worried about it, dude. I can lose 8 pounds in a week. Like I've done it a bunch of times.
It's
so
cake,
like,
actually.
And even if it's
easy.
not
it's
in
not
1 week, it'll be in 2 weeks, and then like who gives a fuck?
It'll be before 2 weeks,
right?
though.
Like,
it'll
whatever.
be like a week and a day or something. So
today was pretty cool though. I felt like a fucking champ. Like I went a little lighter on all my workouts, and I was lifting it like so easy. Like I felt like a fucking god, dude. I was lifting everything like, dude, it was sick, man. It was cool. I went kind of light because like I got a migraine last week when I tried to go back again, like for the first time after the COVID scare. So I took it easy this time just to make sure I didn't get a migraine. It's actually already kind of late too, if I'm being honest. But I made some chicken yesterday, and I'm gonna cook some rice and shit. I'm gonna have a ball ass dinner. Like I'm pretty stoked about it. But yeah, like that's kind of an update of where we're at right now. 1,430 subscribers, almost. Hey, if y'all know if y'all know one person, or if you listen and you're not subbed, do us a solid, man. We're just trying to get to 30. Like I'm not even asking you to tell other people. Like you don't even gotta do all that extra shit. Let's get to 30.
And even if you're not listening from there, hit like where you at and subscribe to where you at. I mean, we want subscribes everywhere, guys. Yeah. Okay? Like. And
here's the thing: it's not just the support; it's also like growing our community, and
it helps us.
It's really cool seeing everybody like interact with each other and like enjoying the show, and like me being able to interact with you guys, like YouTube, Insta, Facebook. Like we get messages on Insta, we get messages on Facebook. Like I'm talking to all you guys. Like it's sick. So y'all like, you know, if you think it's weird or anything, feel free to holler at us, man. Like if y'all got ideas for the show, like if y'all got if there's something that you see that you think is wild as fuck that I might not have seen or Dave might not have seen, like tell us about it, and we'll talk about it. I'll give you props too. I'll be like, hey, this person's cool as fuck. They gave us some shit to talk about, so shout out to that person. You know what I mean? Like
everybody heard that one clip. You're cool. Fuck you. Yeah. I mean, but everybody's cool, though. We wouldn't say the F you. I don't even know why I said that. So.
We didn't cheers.
No, of course we haven't.
Let's get the clank.
Hey, guys, look.
All right, all of you, go ahead and raise your glasses with us. Tradition for the show.
Or bottled waters.
Whatever it is.
Whatever you
but
got.
You need to be hydrating with something.
Go ahead and do this with us. Oh, yeah, I know y'all heard that.
Hell yeah, that was a good one.
I'm drinking water, too.
Dame came through with the alcohol today. Big shout out to you, man.
I'm drinking water right now. He's lying.
He brought some whiskey. In a wine bottle. Looks sketchy as fuck.
I'm drinking water. We call it Kool-Aid. No.
Yikes.
With sugar.
Double cup, bro.
With sugar, though.
With sugar.
With sugar.
With sugar.
With sugar.
Okay. We'll just get into it. Is there anything else you want to say before?
No, we got to go ahead and pop off.
Yeah, we're good, man. Our intro, I don't know if our intros are getting longer or shorter. I don't know.
I mean, they get long, but we just, you know.
Hey, man.
But I mean, people who listen already
you know what? It's just good to be here with the people, man.
We're unexpected.
It's just good to be here with our listeners.
Now, I would tell you this. If you listen to the sports show, we are a little bit more unexpected on this one, but we're way unexpected on.
Oh, dude.
Definitely not handsome.
Definitely not handsome.
It's way unexpected. So I think we bring some of that over here. But I mean, it's
still
cool,
I think so too. But I like that. I like it.
Yeah, I do too.
Dude, everyone has a sports show, man. We got to make something interesting.
As soon as we hit the sports, we're going to be like, pow, pow. But like, boy, you know, we're going to be like slapping so hard. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Loosen up the bones.
I dig it.
Everybody drinking that drink right now. We just clinked.
That drink.
Hey, how did it taste? Let's go. Yo.
Hey, y'all tell us what you're drinking. Tell us what leftovers you got.
Hey.
Hell yeah. Yeah, tell us. I want to see. If we even get one person, like,
oh, that'd be cool.
You. Yeah.
Somebody, it's because, boy.
Dude, we should do that every episode. Y'all tell us what you're drinking with us, man. And like we said, you don't have to drink alcohol with us. Like if you're not of age, like we actually have some younger listeners.
Orange juice,
but fuck it too, right? Like you got YouTube, right? Like, hey, like I'm not gonna tell anybody what's up. Like, what are you drinking, man? Like, but like, just tell us what you're drinking, man. Water, Crystal Light, Gatorade, lemonade, cranberry juice. We got some mixes. Like we got some margs. Like, what's up, bro?
If y'all young dudes hit us up, we're just gonna get y'all some old duels. And then if y'all seen the movie, y'all know Old Dudes is a non-alcoholic beverage that looks like beer.
There you go.
And y'all, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dude, you haven't seen that movie?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, it's great.
All right. NBA. There's not a whole lot, but we're going to talk about it. What little there is anyways. Boogie Cousins signed with the Rockets. I know you were hoping to keep him. I think it's interesting that he chose the Rockets, though. Like,
it would have been nice.
Like, why?
I mean, they got to bring somebody to try to keep Harden. I mean, Harden wants to leave. They at least got to give him somebody that he's comfortable with playing.
Dude, DeMarcus Cousins is not going to keep Harden in town.
I think it gives Harden a better sense of, like, I mean, the way Harden will treat everybody else, he won't do that with DeMarcus.
No.
I can guarantee you.
Yeah,
that.
He won't.
You're like...
Well, DeMar won't allow that to happen.
Well, right. But he can also play, like, you can't tell me
Well, if he stays
nothing.
Healthy, he's been hurt for 2 years now.
Right. And guess who
like,
had
that's
him
tough.
when he was hurt? LeBron both times. Didn't even get to use him.
Oh, dude, I didn't even think about that. DeMarcus got a ring too, didn't he?
Nobody thinks about that. LeBron didn't even get to use DeMarcus Cousins,
but he had AD, bro.
Well, he did, which was, I mean...
better.
I mean, it's an upgrade, but...
And he had Dwight Howard, too.
But it's not like a crazy upgrade. Because people don't understand, like, DeMarcus Cousins was literally the best big man in the league when he was with Sacramento.
Of his injuries.
Dog, when he was with Sacramento, before he even started...
He was good in Sacramento.
He was the coldest big man in the league.
I'm inclined to agree with you.
He was the coldest center. Like, nobody was colder than him. Dog, he was in Sacramento, though. They wasn't doing nothing.
That's the problem, man. You got some of these ballers that play for nobodies, and then, like, they ball out all season. They're good as fuck, but, like, they never make the playoffs. Yeah,
and then when he got with LeBron, you hurt now.
Rudy Gay used to play for the Kings. No, he used to play for the Jazz, right? Yeah, never mind. I was going to say that Kings team was actually pretty solid. Like,
I mean, Rudy has balled for the Spurs that whole time.
Yeah, he's been good.
Like, after an Achilles injury.
Yep.
He's one of the few players we've seen come back from that type of injury and play that well.
Mm-hmm. I dig.
Yep.
So, like, we totally skipped over this last week. How'd you feel about the draft? The NBA draft? Were there any big moves? Like, was there anything that surprised you? Is there anything you're excited about?
Nope. Just LaMelo.
That's
going to Charlotte.
Going to Charlotte with Gordon Hayward.
With that stupid-ass contract that we were talking about.
$120 million, man.
What?
That's money, bro.
What?
It's stupid.
He is not Michael. I know. So that's how you know Michael just got dumbass bread.
Yeah.
Nobody was
like
about
you
to
just toss $120 million at somebody like it ain't shit.
Nobody was about to pay Gordon even close to that.
See, that's what I don't understand either. Though is like he didn't even have to offer that much. Like he could have gone way lower and like.
So
that's why I said I want his agent. Like that agent had to like play some shit, dude.
Gordon is not over 100 at all. I don't even think he's even in the 90s. For that amount of years.
No way. No way.
He's
like
more
$30 million a year. That's insane, dude. That's so much money.
That's a lot of money, bro. And he didn't even do nothing for Boston last year.
Nope. He didn't do shit.
And
he really didn't, to be honest.
He broke his ankle a couple years ago and then just re-hurt the other ankle in the last playoffs last year. Dude, what?
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
So I think what Jordan is giving him is like, he said, look, Utah probably should have did this for you. Because Utah didn't, that's why he left.
So you think he's just doing him a solid?
He's doing him a solid.
I mean, Jordan's cool. But, I could see him doing that.
I'm going to tell you this right now. LaMelo, he's my only dude that I was really looking at in this year's draft like that.
Okay.
I think he's going to pop off.
Okay.
I really do. And I think having Gordon.
Yeah, it gives him a piece.
At least a throw to,
yeah,
and Gordon just shoot it, bro.
Like, they can just play with each other, yeah.
Because LaMelo can...
Kevin Durant type.
But they got Bridges. They got Monk. Like, Charlotte kind of low-key got a squad, but they all young. They're like little dudes.
That's like the Spurs right now.
Right.
Yeah.
They're kind of like that. But getting them,
so they have a lot of potential.
They're about to look a little nasty here. I mean, if next year they just click right, because it could happen.
Yeah, you never know.
Oh boy, I mean, they could be one of those underdog teams that you wouldn't have thought. But like, when you look at all their players,
well, like if you watch, and
they've
like,
all produced,
year
after year in their own way. And
I'm pretty hyped. Like the GM for the Pelicans was like, y'all haven't seen Zion like at full health yet, like since he entered the league, and he was like,
and they got Steven Adams.
I know.
And Zion with that shredded weight.
I know.
Andrew Holiday gone, so Lonzo can really run it.
Yep.
Jason Harkin slide into this. That's good, boy. They're gonna make the playoffs.
They're gonna be extremely entertaining.
They'll make the playoffs. If anything, I would say they'll make the playoffs,
like a 7 seed,
something like that.
Okay,
right, or 8. But it won't be like
it's all same shit.
It won't be a playoff though, like how they had to do. Like it won't be that. It'll be a clear 8. It won't be like 3 or 4 teams got to play for 8th place like they did going into the bubble, which is how Portland got in there and they were just drained because you have to play like 1,000 teams to even make it.
It's true.
Yeah, of course you're going to get destroyed by a team that hasn't played in 2 weeks.
The NBA preseason released the NBA released the schedule for the preseason. It's going to be December 11th through December 19th.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't check any of the games or anything. If I'm being honest, I kind of don't give a shit. But it is NBA related. Matter. You don't give a shit either, right?
No, I don't.
That's like who fucking cares, right?
Yeah, none of that matters. None of that matters. Literally, okay. So depending on who your team is and what superstar you have, then there's minutes that are gonna be higher than some. So I would tell you, for sure, Anthony Davis would probably play. I don't know if he'd play the same amount as LeBron, but LeBron would not play that much.
No,
LeBron would.
It's the preseason.
LeBron would probably play the whole first half,
and they just got done winning a ship too. So they're on limited rest.
Right. But LeBron will mix it up. He'll play the first 2 quarters, and then just not play the rest of the game.
Fair.
And then people will be like, he didn't play it was bro.
It's preseason.
But he played the first 2.
Yeah, he didn't even have to do that. He could have just sat out.
Who plays the first 2?
No one. A lot of them will play the first quarter, right? And then they'll rotate everybody out. Yeah,
Anthony and LeBron, they would still be playing probably into the second for sure. But none of those games really count because you can. They literally don't count. So that's not how the team's gonna be.
No,
okay,
all right. Well, that's all I got for the NBA. Do you have anything interesting that I don't know about?
Unless we're gonna talk about Nate Robinson, I guess I have to mention him.
I guess now would be the appropriate moment. So the next topic was going to be the Mike Tyson event anyway, so that's the perfect transition.
Ties right into it.
So for anyone who doesn't know, which I don't know how you don't know, Mike Tyson fought Roy Jones Jr. this past Saturday. Right. We're gonna give our opinions about it. The event was pretty good. As a whole,
it was solid.
As a whole, it wasn't that bad.
It was solid.
It was solid. The Jake Paul Nate Robinson fight and the fight before that one were both really good fights. The first fight was kind of a snooze fest. It was a snooze fest.
So one fight went to the 7th round. He was done.
Yeah.
Then Badu Jack went the full round, but unanimous. You got smashed.
Yo, hey, that white dude though that he was fighting,
right?
He earned my respect though.
But he was getting taxed though.
Oh yeah, he got fucked up.
He was giving heart though, right?
But you had to give him some credit for hanging in there though. Yeah.
Right.
And then the Jake Paul thing happened. We'll talk about that in just a second.
Literally what.
And then there was Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones. I guess we should just do the Jake Paul first.
Right.
And then we can go into Mike Tyson.
We'll save that one.
Sure.
Because I think the Mike one is interesting.
Yeah. Okay, so for anyone who hasn't seen the memes online, for anyone who doesn't follow boxing, I think this kind of transcends people who follow boxing just because even I don't watch a lot of boxing and I caught this fight, so
question. Even if you didn't watch that fight, but you were scrolling through Facebook, did you see memes for it though?
Oh yeah, for Nate Robinson for sure.
So if you want to watch that fight, right, you would have saw Nate all over the place.
Probably.
Damn, what happened?
If you listen to this show, you probably saw it. Yeah,
but you'd have been like, what happened to him? He
got knocked out by a YouTuber.
Gone. Yeah. Oh. His brother's the YouTuber. But
no, they're both YouTubers.
Well,
they both do bullshit. Logan Paul's popular.
Logan is the 5 million subscriber YouTube guy.
It's only 5 million. I thought it was more than that.
would probably. That's what I'm saying.
If we ever hit seven figures subscribers, I literally, I can't fathom, like 5 figures. Like, what the fuck?
No, if we hit 6,
that'd be nuts.
We're
gonna have to do something crazy. Like, if we hit like 100,000, we're gonna have to do some like nutty shit, bro. Like, for real,
dog.
We're gonna have to like throw a party and like invite the homies and like get fucked up with everybody and like make it a thing.
Bro, that would probably happen in like 25,000. So 100,000 would be way more
nuts. Like, you're like, we're going to Vegas.
Yeah,
like,
bro, dog. Bro, yes.
Everyone, bring your cameras.
Everyone.
We're all doing vlogs.
Record the whole time.
Yeah, right.
Keep your whatever you got charged. Yeah. Oh boy. So yeah, no. Nate got slid, and the thing was, Nate called him out. Like,
originally.
Right. It'd be different if old boy called out Nate. And
then Nate Robinson called out Jake Paul for the fight.
Looked like Manny Pacquiao, bro. And everybody know what I'm talking about. If they really be watching boxing, Manny Pacquiao looked just like how Nate looked. Like, all on the ground, arms folded back, all that.
Up.
Dog. Manny probably looked still a little bit worse than what Nate looked, but Nate took like way longer to stand up and get up. Nate was on the shit for like a good 3, 4, 5 minutes, and they even brought
Nate
the stool.
He was out
and
cold.
He couldn't even stand up.
Dead as fuck.
He was like not moving. Like, that was bad. That was horrible. That was.
I'm not a big fan of Jake Paul, and I'm kind of annoyed.
I saw his first fight.
He had the only knockout of the night. Like, that's really fucking annoying to me.
Well, we knew that
I think a lot of people were hoping
Mike
that
Tyson and Roy couldn't knock each other out.
I thought it was going to happen anyway.
They said that they could, but then they changed it like a day or two right before it was about to happen. So then they said, like, no, you can't.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people thought that Mike was just going to get in the ring and
accidentally,
be like, fuck
right?
That. Well, maybe accidentally, right? Like, y'all are just fighting. Like,
he still did do that, though. Like, Roy got, I won't say, like...
Mike beat the shit out of him. Especially at the
easily,
end.
Dog.
Like, when he, unleashed.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like,
yeah, the fact that that fight ended as a draw is a fucking joke.
It's not a joke. If everybody knew the rules going into the fight, it clearly said there's not going to be a winner. If somebody gets a cut, then the fight is over. But other than that, there's not going to be a winner at the end of the fight. That
was in the rules?
It was within, yes, dude. Like, I can show you a screenshot.
Then why even announce that it was a draw?
Well, because you already said, like, nobody was going to win.
Right. So why do anything else if you already announced that no one was going to win?
Do you know why? Because
them announcing that it was a draw made them look fucking retarded.
You know why it didn't? Because if you really like be watching and said, if they would have said Roy Jones, Tyson, y'all just go fight, one of them was gonna get knocked out. Tyson would not have just knocked out Roy Jones.
Then why would they even ask if they agreed that with the ruling at the end? They're like, it's a draw, and they're like, how do you feel about that, Mike? And he was just like, I'm cool, which was weird. He was like, I'm cool with it.
No, he wasn't.
And then Roy Jones, no, he wasn't.
He was like,
and then Roy Jones
cool,
was like, nah, fuck that.
Let's do it again, though. What's up? Mike Tyson, no disrespect if you're hearing this, right? What's up, though?
Dude, if Mike Tyson is hearing this, like, leave a comment.
I'll fight you again. I'll fight you again.
Who else do you think?
Roy was like, no. So he's supposed to be fighting Shannon Briggs, which I think is going to be a huge fight. This dude is like 66 and like 6.
Is he older too?
He's like 49.
Okay.
So Mike Tyson's 54. So they're within, but Shannon's about to turn 50 like this month.
Okay, cool.
So it puts him
so similar to the Roy Jones. Like,
no, this dude.
Not me in age.
This dude is 6'4" and like
big old beefy boy.
Mike Tyson would look little fighting him.
Ooh.
Mike Tyson's only like 5'9", 5'10".
Maybe Mike Tyson might do some shit.
But he has Mike's thickness. So I'm like, bro, if they fought, then that would be like like they're going to let them, like, let's knock each other out. Because, I mean, with Roy Jones, you could tell he was just a smaller. Roy Jones was not a true.
Roy Jones was like hell out of shape, too, dude.
Roy Jones was not a true heavyweight, though. Roy Jones was a true, like, lightweight.
Yeah, but he also, but here's the thing, like you say, he's not a true heavyweight. He lost like 100 pounds before the fight.
He did.
And he was still like,
I mean,
kind of big.
What I'm saying is, I feel
that's
like
coming from me. Like, I'm just being honest.
If they would have said they could both just fight each other the way that, like, you can knock each other out,
yeah.
Roy would have been more like able to do better shit. But like them saying like you can't knock each other out, you just kind of like Mike Tyson was gonna kill him in that.
Oh yeah,
but like, and sure. I'm like, if y'all say let them go out and do all that, like if anybody watch Roy Jones, like y'all know he can move and duck
he still
and dodge.
beat that ass with like pretty much just body shots.
And dog, you know, but I'm like Mike Tyson would have been more tired because he would have been doing more trying to knock him out.
Mike Tyson's not stupid.
Yeah, dog. Mike Tyson's just going there to destroy people. He doesn't go in there to like, I don't know. It would have been a different fight. But him and Shannon Briggs, that'll be huge. That'll be a huge fight.
Okay.
And Mike Tyson will be in there doing that, but I'm telling you, he will not just do what he did to Roy Jones on Shannon Briggs. Like, Roy Jones was just too small for him. Like, and even Roy Jones looked big, just it wasn't enough. Like, Mike Tyson have way more power than Roy Jones. But Shannon Briggs got way more power than Roy Jones. So, it ain't like Mike Tyson is fighting Roy Jones. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's fighting a dude that'll, like, hit him back just as hard as, like, he's hitting him. Like, so he gonna feel it back. And he 54. You know, like
it's true though.
You start playing with them.
Oh, did you see that? So like I said this jokingly before, and it turned out to be true, and I was really stoked about it. I was like 10 out of 10. Mike smoked like a fat joint before he went in there.
Of course,
because he has his own weed company. You know what I mean?
Well,
and Mike Tyson, he came out and he was like, "Oh yeah, like I smoked like a bunch of weed like before we fought," and I was like,
right.
"My man."
Well, I tell you
Let's
right
go.
now, look, nobody really asked or probably didn't say nothing. And Mike, do not try to meet me or beat me up or nothing. That nigga probably asked real quick, for real. That like he was about that action for real. That was his boy. Yeah.
Oh, doing a little bit of nose candy.
Dog, what? So hold on. So let me ask you a question. Me saying that, does it make you think about how he used to destroy his opponents in like 30 seconds?
Well, we've talked about this a little bit. Like you thought that like him doing coke before fights was like
dog
kind of an unfair advantage. Like he just goes in there and just rips a dude's head off.
I don't know if he did it right. They said he did. So I'm just saying like, I mean, if you really watch it. Like, that first, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, bro, like...
Dude was on some other shit.
Dog. They were asleep so fast, like... Dog, yes. And so I'm like, I mean, I think maybe he just possessed that ability where he was just like that.
Yeah, I was like, I thought he was just an animal. And then, I mean, if you start to involve coke, but shit gets a little weird, but, you know.
But he got in trouble involving stuff like that. So we didn't know about that until he got in trouble involving that. So then it makes you think about it kind of like...
You're like, okay, well, how long, right? Like, you're just getting caught now, kind of like the CIA, right?
So
when they release they release that heart attack gun, you're like, oh, so you've had this for 30 years now. Like,
it kind of makes you just think about it like, well, I mean... right. Right. Yeah, but that's crazy.
Okay.
But yeah, so my thoughts on the fight, though, Mike Tyson did beat him. But they said there was not going to be like a clear winner.
Sure.
So, I mean, they did what they said. I mean, he asked Roy Jones.
I mean, if I'm being honest, like if they're not gonna announce a clear winner, like okay, just like what's the point?
I mean, you got
like you fight to win, right? Like that's the whole point. Otherwise, like who cares?
But you got to. I mean, their stuff went to charity. The other fighters that fought got paid and stuff. So Nate got knocked out, right? But he made $600,000. Right. And so did Jake.
Did Jake only get $600K though?
Each.
Did he only get 600 though? Even though he won? He should get more, right?
Nah, no, he's only fought once. Yeah, but
like the winner should still get more.
No, not on that. Like on that kind of a card. Like so, Roy Jones. So
600 racks is 600 racks.
Roy
man.
Jones and Mike Jones is a big fight, right?
Sure.
But I would tell you like a Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight again would be it smashes this. Like ain't nobody. It smashes
true.
This
it's
right
true.
now. So that's like it's different levels of it. So
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But 600 each for that type of, for them to have a non-exhibition match where they couldn't even knock each other out and go, y'all, you get sick, boy. I go fight anybody. I go get knocked out like Nate too. If I wake up and got 600,000,
I would.
I mean, what the hell?
Hey, y'all tell us.
I mean,
would you get in the ring when you knew you were totally unqualified? If you knew that after you got knocked out, you get 600,000.
600,000.
Let's say 300 after taxes. You'll probably lose half of it. Let's say 300 after taxes.
And you will probably get more than that, but we'll even say half
300,
though.
yeah.
Oh, yes. Yep.
I would. That's paper, bro.
300,000?
That's money, dude.
Dog, look.
What would you do with $300,000?
First off, I would just get simple shit done that I should be doing right now.
Like
that
debt
maybe I could do better.
And
stupid stuff like that.
Yeah, some dumb shit.
A lot of it would be invested, but I would do some nice stuff. I would get a condo. I would definitely have. So my first thing that I would really do if good money came upon me, I would go on a vacation that I would like to go to.
What's
somewhere,
that?
I don't know. It's gonna be something with a nice beach.
You have to take time.
Or it would be, okay. But it would be something sick. And I'm gonna eat whatever the fuck I want.
Oh sure.
I'm gonna just go, ham. When that'll be the first thing I do. But okay. It's gonna be very expensive, $100,000, $150,000 worth.
You know what I want to do?
Not that much, but
you know what I want to. You know what? I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm gonna tell you after the show. Oh, the first thing I would do. The reason why I don't want to say it is because it has to do with somebody who listens to the show, and I don't want to spoil it because this is something that's going to happen.
Right.
Because this show is going to be successful. So straight up. But yeah. I'll tell you after the show. Don't let me forget. I think investing is the right move. Just make more money, right? Why not?
I mean, look. So,
or here's another idea too, though, right? 300,000.
300,000.
Here's the thing, dude. Here's the thing.
Bro.
Kind of like what I've been doing with my unemployment, right? I could just sit on it. And then just not work for a really long time.
But let me ask you a question, right? 300,000. Would you not kind of be let me go play around with maybe 30 to 50,000 just real quick? Could you have three?
What do you mean play around?
Play around vacation, and just go and have a moment to yourself. And,
I don't see anything wrong with that. Why not, right?
I mean, you just 300,000. I mean, who's not gonna go and?
Here's the thing, though. I'm really 10, big.
Right?
I'm 24,
maybe
but I'm really the course that I'm taking on my life is I'm choosing to try to be really responsible now, so that I can fuck around and do a bunch of fun shit later.
But how do you know you're gonna make it to later?
Oh, we don't. And that's the gamble I'm taking, right? But that's the path that I'm choosing, just because I'm planning on making it that far, to the point to where here's the thing, man. You know how I've always said before that I can't drink and have a good time unless all my chores are done?
Yeah.
I feel kind of the same way about life. I'm kind of I can't go out and fuck off and do a bunch of bullshit if I owe people money and I have debt and I got this and I got that. You know what I mean? So for me it's I'm trying to just get ahead of all that shit so that it gets to the point to where when I have the money to have a good time, there is no strings attached. I don't owe anybody nothing. I have no debt. I ain't got shit, dude. Which means this paper, it's just paper. There's nothing else to it. You know what I mean? I feel that's a whole nother level to enjoying yourself. You know what I mean? There are people that go out and enjoy themselves, max out your credit cards, not give a fuck and don't pay it back. But in the back of your head, you're I'm kind of a scumbag. Yeah. But I think there's something to having a good time. And there being there's nothing else. It's just a good time. You know what I mean? So, that's what I'm trying to do. So, if I got that much money, I would use it to make that a reality. I'd probably invest, a healthy amount into the show. I'd get a sick rig for, Twitch and shit.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. So, I said, 10 to 20,000
that's
would
an investment to, creating more revenue, though. You know what I mean?
Would you go vacation anywhere? Or you would just still sit here with that amount of money and not go nowhere?
Here's what you know what I'd probably do? No, you want to know what I would do? I'd probably buy season tickets, to the Packers or something, and or
so some
cool shit. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I'd probably do something like that. Is what I would want to do.
That's bread, though, right?
I mean, yeah. There's this there's these guys that I follow. They're reporters. They're not reporters. They're they have their own podcast and they're also they're actually accredited. So they actually are press, but they're kind of like us.
Right.
But a little more professional and older.
Probably get paid way more money to go and do
probably.
all that.
But one of them, one of them for sure, because he owns the whole studio that they run in and stuff. That guy, he owns a house across the street from Lambeau, and like they do. They'll record some of their episodes like on his porch, right like there. With the stadium behind them. And
jealous
for home games and stuff. Sometimes they'll just travel up there, and then like they'll just go to the home game, and like they'll have a house there. So like I think that would be really cool. Like if you could have a second house in Philly, and you could just like go see a Philly game whenever you want. Cool. Like,
are you low key jealous of that? I mean, no disrespect, right? But just low key, like
I don't know if jealous is the right word, but I definitely think they're doing something right. That's something I would definitely enjoy. I'm not jealous of a lot of people. The reason why here's the thing. This is the reason why though, right? This is the reason why though. I'm not jealous of a lot of people because I acknowledge that like it took a lot of work for them to get where they are.
Right.
And basically like what I'm doing is like I idolize people that have already done that in their life, and I'm trying to replicate that. You gotta just do that. That's what this show is.
Do the same thing.
Right. Yeah. And my big thing is like, why not me? Right. Like there's all kinds of successful people, so like why can't we be successful?
Right.
And hey, anyone listening right now, why can't you be successful?
Exactly.
Here's the thing, dude. It's not just about us. It's not just about them. It's not just about any one person. Like, there's enough bread for everybody.
We can all get it.
Yeah, that's my point. Here's the thing, though. Like, you just have to do it, though.
Bro.
Like, don't talk about it. Be about it.
Right.
Real talk.
Right.
Go do it. Yeah. It's like getting in shape. Stop being a fat ass. Like, dude, here's the thing, man. I've been fat my whole goddamn life, dude. And like, I finally decided to just like. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, right? I never had a problem with being fat. Like the energy that I have with like, I don't really care how other people feel about me. I just care about how I feel about myself. I've had that like my whole life, dude. Like I'm like, I don't care. Like what you think. Like if I'm happy with myself, that's cool.
Good.
The only reason why I ever even started going to the gym to begin with is because I was with this girl for like 3.5 years, dude. Funny, bro. And I started thinking about our future together. Like we talked about like getting married and stuff. It was like some crazy shit. So I was like, look, like I'm gonna be real with you. Like if we're gonna be together, like I want to get in shape so like I could be around for a long time. Yeah. Right. And then like ironically, like a week after I started going to the gym, like we broke up. That shit was gnarly. But like I had like a year-long membership that I like already signed up for, so I was like required to go. And then it turned in like revenge games where I was like, fuck that bitch, like I'm gonna get jacked as fuck, and like she's gonna regret it, and like all this stuff. And then it was like a lifestyle change, and then like I was over it, but like I'm just like into the gym, and I'm just like super into being fit now, and like it just kind of became that. But like once I decided to stop being fat, like it's not that hard, dude. It's not. Like it's not that hard. Here's the thing. It's not that hard to do anything. A lot of people are just lazy.
Right.
Like real talk. A lot of people are just lazy, which is cool. Like if you want to be lazy, like hey man, listen to our show at least, you know. Yeah. Like you do, if you want to do nothing, at least listen to us and do nothing. But like that's kind of why I have that really big like just do it attitude. Like not even like, dude, my dad had just do it tattooed on his ankle like before Nike was a thing.
But that's
like,
what I'm saying,
it's
bro.
Like built into my soul, dude. Like just fucking do it. Like but here's the thing. This is what you got to do though, right? This is what you got to do though, right?
You have to live your life.
If you commit to something, you can't quit.
Just do it.
Just think think about that before you commit to something. But like if you commit to something, like don't be a bitch.
You like, put yourself there.
Like yeah. Like you're doing it. And that's what we're doing here. Here's the thing though. A lot of people lack patience. Like getting in shape is easy. It just takes time. Being successful is not that hard. It just takes time. You just have to do it. Right. And here's the thing. There's a lot of like instant gratification nowadays. Like you have to be okay with not seeing immediate results. Yeah. And just understand that like by continuing to grind and continuing to just chip away like at what your goal is, you're eventually going to get there.
Right.
I don't know how all this got into the sports show, but
it
like,
is here
it's some
though.
real shit though, man. Like, well, here's the thing, right? Hey,
this is real shit.
All professional athletes are successful people for a reason, and if I'm keeping it real with you, they all have that same mentality, bro.
Yes, because they worked on that to get themselves there, which is how this even got into this. But it still ties right back easily.
Whether you're doing a podcast, whether you're making homemade arts and crafts that you sell all around the world, like
Bruh,
whatever your thing is, like just find it and like own that shit, man.
My sister with her,
with her with her skincare shit,
you know,
right?
And look, you guys, for real, if y'all listening to this is late into the show. I know we're on the sports, but all kind of stuff. Yeah. All right, let's.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That was good. I like that. That was good.
Great.
Yeah, that was some real shit.
That was great.
That might be some of the best shit we saw on this.
That was great. Yeah. If y'all like that, listen to the other show.
Hey, man, I'm just keeping it. Yeah, the other show has a lot of that stuff. That was like some really good, like definitely not handsome talk, like for sure.
Yes, the fucking was.
I don't know, man. If I'm keeping it real, like that was kind of like that was like a really big peak into like I'm like that all the time,
but
dude. Like I wake up and I'm about it, bro.
If people paying attention, right, that made sense from what the sports stuff we're talking about.
Here's the thing, right? If what I just said, like if you can resonate with that, you're doing the right thing. Like just keep doing it, dude.
It circles back.
Yeah.
It all circle back to sports stuff, like.
It does.
Like you said, like
it does.
So it's all good.
I won't ever be a professional athlete, but I'm finding my own way, man. We're finding our own way.
And everybody else has got to be. Like, everybody
everyone's got their thing,
business.
dude.
Mind your own right.
Hey, man, we don't settle for mediocrity on this show. And our listeners shouldn't either.
We all want y'all to be great. Everybody love everybody.
Hey, that's what I've said, man.
Man,
rising water, it raises all ships, dude. Like, it doesn't have to be just about us. That's why I have my big boy shout out on the other show. Is like, if there are people locally that I meet, or like there are other people that are starting their own thing, like I'm more than happy to shout them out because like we can all succeed. Like it's not a competition. Like anyone who thinks it's a competition and tries to put other people down, like they're not going to be successful.
That's what's weird.
It's the wrong kind of energy, man.
Yep.
And I actually like, I'm not like weird about it, but I do kind of believe in karma too.
It gets misconstrued.
I think so.
Boy, let's smash these sports because we're literally other showing right now.
I don't give a fuck, dude.
I mean, this is great, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're just gonna move on to the NFL. Like, I mean, unless there's anything in the sports world, in the fighting world, you want to talk about.
We said we're gonna do Errol Spence, Danny Garcia. You guys make sure y'all peep that.
Yeah, well, me and Dane. Well, so Dane won't be out of town this time.
I will not.
So he actually will be coming over, and we're gonna catch a fight.
So I might bring them, but I mean, I know Heston won't care. Whatever.
And my couch will be back by then too.
So yeah, it'll be legit.
Yeah. That'll be dope.
We definitely got to peep that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, for real.
It sucks that you work until 9, dude. I can't believe you haven't got a new schedule by now. Have you applied?
No, I don't. I'm cool.
You don't want an earlier schedule?
I'm cool with it.
Like, you're rocking what you're walking?
I like my days off. I have to switch my days off if I get a better schedule.
I mean, there are shift bids that come out with the same days off.
If I get
you need 11 to 7, bro.
I don't get Sunday, Monday, which I like.
I feel that.
Sunday,
I always
Monday.
kept my days off, and I changed my
it.
schedule like 3 times.
And what's cool is, right, I have Saturday and I get off at 9. So I could still go
Which
pop off on Saturday.
I'm just saying, I mean, if you can keep that and get off at 8, that's kind of cool, right? You know?
Well, now that Corona exists, right? Like, after 9, right, ain't nobody popping off because we can't go nowhere and do nothing. So, like, now I should maybe want to get
there's
off
this cool, there's this cool outside, like, rooftop barbecue bar that's, like, open now. No, dude, it's dope. Like, it's a rooftop. It's downtown. It's a rooftop, and they have like lights everywhere, and they got tables, and they sell barbecue, and they have a DJ. It's like a club, but like a restaurant too. It looks really dope. I'm gonna check it out. Like, that place looks dope. Maybe you should look into it. I have it saved. I can give you the name of the place. I don't know the name of the place.
Or maybe we should go, because on the other show I said we need to go.
I'm trying to take a girl there.
Take you to a barber, and we need to go eat. I said both of those things, but okay.
Hey, actually, shout out to rooftop bars too. Those are probably the best bars out there, in my opinion. I've had a lot of good times on like rooftop bars.
I've only experienced like one rooftop bar.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was it cool?
I
mean, there you go.
Any bar I go to is cool.
I mean,
but that rooftop was great.
You're like, was there alcohol there?
What were they serving?
Did I consume alcohol before I went there?
Yep, that was good.
Hell yeah.
Always.
Hey, PSA to you guys. Drink before you drink.
Come on now.
You make sure you show up buzzed. Like, that's a move, bro.
Like, what are we doing
Hell
now?
Yeah.
Everybody pre-games.
Hell yeah. And if you're going to like a diving bar, you could bring a flask in. Like, don't worry about it. Like, you can do it on the sneak, bro. Like, pre-game let's not be weird.
Pre-game is still a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Bro, jump
into
NFL.
All right, NFL.
Right.
NFL. Hey, man, we're giving people something to listen to. You know what I mean?
I mean, unless they just want to hear sports and not the other show.
I don't think there's a lot of people that want to hear just sports, if I'm being honest with you.
That's true, right?
I think they'll enjoy this.
Kind of mix some of that in.
Yeah,
right?
man.
Let's go.
Dude, we do the sports for us anyways. It's not even like for everyone. Like, we're just going to talk about this shit anyways. You know what I mean?
I mean, this all still ties back. This NFL shit is about to smack.
We do have some good NFL stuff to talk about.
Speaking of these picks and stupid
I think this
crap,
first topic is really good.
Man.
Do you think the Steelers will stay undefeated?
No.
Or let me finish. Or the Jets will lose or win first. What do you think will happen? Will the Steelers continue to win longer, or will the Jets get their first win sooner?
Well, I mean that's hard. That's hard to say.
Because they could both just go all the way.
The Jets could win the next game.
I doubt it, but
and then the Steelers. I mean, or the Steelers.
I think the Jets go 0-16 this year. I think if I'm being honest,
will win a game before they go
before the Steelers.
But see that
lose a game.
So.
Yeah. Well, that's what I think.
Because I just
no. I think the Steelers will lose before the Jets win.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah.
It's like.
I think so. Do you think they win on Wednesday? So we should also clarify. Okay. There's like 3 different stories that kind of like tie into the Steelers. So we both think the Steelers will lose a game before the Jets win one. Do you think the Jets go 0-16 the way that I do?
I don't. They will win.
Oh, okay. Let's do this.
They will win, but I don't think that.
Well, they just lost to Miami, and that was one of those games where we were like, maybe.
That they could have won.
Right, that they could have won. And Sam Darnold came back for the first time this week since his rotator cuff injury. Mm-hmm. And this is the first week all year that he had all 3 starting wide receivers too, which is also big. Mm-hmm. So looking at the remainder of their schedule, they play the Raiders, the Seahawks.
You're going to lose to the Raiders and the Seahawks.
The Rams.
And the Rams.
The Browns.
Oh, they can beat them.
Maybe.
I mean, look.
Maybe.
I told you, I'm still not convinced on Baker. I want to see Baker in the clutch moments.
Well, here's the thing. They took Baker out of the equation. They're just running the ball. Well, and they're winning like every game.
Well, we're going to see.
The Browns are 8-3, right?
They're not going to be able to run like that in the playoffs, though, when they're playing real
but
teams.
We're talking about the Jets, though.
Well, yeah, but no, bro, you got to look further ahead. I mean, I don't know. The Jets could
It's going to be really cool to see the Browns make the playoffs. I will say that.
So I think
they have the longest drought right now.
I don't think the Jets' defense is just that garbage. I just think
actually, their defense played really good this week. Yeah, that's what it is.
So, right. That's what I'm saying. They could beat the Browns because Baker ain't really doing nothing like that.
Okay, and then the last game is the Pats.
They could win that.
I actually think they could. I actually think they could beat the Patriots,
that, bro.
Dude, what if they're like 0-15 and it's the final week? Oh my god, dude! Oh my god!
Cam is not coming back. Hell, oh my.
That would be crazy.
Oh, dog.
That would be crazy.
Oh,
dude.
He would not be coming back,
bro. It would
be
so nuts.
He would not be
no
coming
way.
back. Cam would not be
Well, maybe
coming
as a backup,
back,
but like whoever they draft, like.
But it will not be Cam.
No.
It will not be Cam.
It can't be, dude. Not if that happens.
Not like that.
No way, dude. And it sucks, too, because like the NFL is like a what have you done for me lately league, and that would be like the last game of the year. And they go in the off season, and the last thing you remember is the completely defeated Jets beating the Patriots. And it's at the Pats, too, so they would have to beat them like in Foxborough.
It almost makes you think like that's gonna happen now. Like now that you think about it, like you would think.
Hey, you know what? We're recording.
So I think they'll win
November
before
30th.
that. They'll win before that.
We're recording on November 30th.
They'll win before that.
We're saying this now.
Right.
Okay, you think the Jets win before? You think they beat the Browns the week before?
So I think they will win before this situation that we're now talking about.
I'm going to say that the Jets can beat the Pats.
I think
in week 17.
So I think if they went to this situation and like not won a game, they would beat them to win their first one. But I think they will win. Here's at least one before that.
Here's a question for you: if the Jets are 0-15, and we're tied in picks, are you picking the Jets week 17 against the Pats? Oh, that's a question. I kind of hope it comes down to that, bro. And like that last week, bro, we're tied. And it's
I'm
like,
gonna be honest. I probably wouldn't. I'd be like, Cam. You're
like, I gotta pick the Pats,
too
bro.
Good, bro. There's no way. Whoever's the starting quarterback for the Jets is not better than Cam. No. I'm just speaking facts. Now, if Cam just play boo boo, then he just played boo boo. But there's no quarterback over there that's not better than Cam. So I would have to see in those. I was like,
hey, that's a real question.
I told you, I was like, if we get close, your picks are gonna start being like mine, where you just start picking like them little weird teams. Right?
It could be.
Oh, bro, dude. Yeah,
I would also like for it to be known that the Jets have already been eliminated from playoff contention as well. They're gone. Yeah. That was like last week too. It was like after we recorded already. Huh?
Trevor, come to New York.
No, I think he stays.
Trevor, come
I think the Jets go 0-16 unless they somehow beat the Pats in Week 17, and then Trevor goes, "Nope, I'm good. I'm gonna stay in college for one more year."
I bet you Trevor says, "Yep, I'm good because it's New York, and I actually do got some offense, to be honest, and I'm better than Darnold. I like apparently. If we're being real,
what if Trevor did some shit where he's like, I'm not gonna go, and then like the Jets pick, and he's like, all right, I'm in." And then just goes to another team.
That would be
dude. Up. Well, I mean, some crazy shits happened, right? Like with like when Phillip Rivers and Eli Manning, like Eli Manning got drafted by the Chargers and was like, "No, fuck you, I'm not going there."
Right.
And then like they traded him. Like, what if that happened with Trevor? Like, I don't think Trevor would do that though. But like, no, he's not like that.
Well, this is what I feel.
Dude, that's fucked though, man.
It's not, because I feel like I'm gonna call this right now. Trevor will go to any team right now that's really about to get him, and he's gonna smash with that team. And I don't care where he go, bro.
I think he's good enough. I just think it's like that. Here's the thing, man.
Dog.
I would say that I agree with you probably about any other team. But I think the Jets are just I think they're the black hole of the NFL, dude. Like I'm so serious, man. Just their owner sucks. Their GM sucks. Their coach sucks. And like the Lions, right? They just fired Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn. Like they're making moves.
Right, I saw that.
Why the fuck aren't the Jets firing their people? You see what I'm saying?
I think it's
I just don't understand a lot of their decisions, and that's the problem, right? So like you get Trevor, right? Dope. Anyone can make that choice. That's not like a good pick. You know what I mean? It's not like you won the draft. Like, no, you lost every single game because your management is trash and y'all got gifted a generational quarterback.
And then they're gonna be fucking
and then they're
relevant.
Gonna waste him. So
then they're gonna be they would be relevant though.
So best case scenario, right, for Trevor,
be relevant.
He plays out his rookie contract, becomes a free agent, and he gets the fuck out of there, bro.
I mean, that's probably what's gonna happen.
Unless they give him like stupid money, and then Trevor's just like bet. They'd have to give him like Patrick Mahomes money though.
I won't say Trevor will win a Super Bowl, but Trevor will get to the playoffs.
I think Trevor will win at least one Super Bowl in his career.
Not
with the Jets though.
That's what I'm saying.
High five.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, with the Jets, he'll take them to the playoffs though.
He could, like Mark Sanchez did when they beat the Pats. That shit was nuts.
Mark Sanchez can take him. Woo. Boy, stop. Get out of here. Oh, the guy who run into his player's butt and shit and fall over and fumble and dudes, like what, dude. Trevor, if he gets drafted to the Jets, he will take them to the playoffs before he leaves. I'm calling that right now.
I don't think that's that crazy of a call.
And I also think any team he goes to, though, like he's going to take to the playoffs within his rookie contract. Any team. It does not matter who gets him. They will go to the playoffs within his rookie contract.
That's kind of a big statement.
That's why I'm saying it.
I think Trevor's talented enough to make something out of nothing.
What teams would he go to? Logically, right? And I'm going to let you say it because you're the big NFL guru. So
Jacksonville, they're behind the Jets by one game right now. They're like, they're 1-10? 1-9?
Would he be good there?
I think Jacksonville's a better spot than the Jets, but not by much. Not by much, man.
So both of those teams are just not going to do nothing. Pretty much.
Well, I will say this. The Jets have better receivers. No, Jacksonville. I'm sorry, the Jags.
Well,
the Jags have better receivers. And James Robinson, the rookie this year, he's a solid running back. Frank Gore has already pretty much said he's going to retire.
Right.
So unless the Jets pick up somebody in free agency, like they don't have a relevant running back. And they have like that Perriman dude, like he's okay.
I think if Trevor went, he would stay.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Frank Gore just loves football. So like if they get Trevor Lawrence and like they talk, then like he might stay.
So outside of those two teams that are kind of like, who else could really get him?
Let me see.
Right.
Those are the two like big ones.
Like that are right.
No, it's okay. I got the list right here. I can check. Well, the Cincinnati Bengals are down there, but they got Joey Burrow. They're not going to do that. Oh, for the record, Jacksonville's 1-10, so I was right.
I mean,
Los Angeles is 3-8.
He tore his knee. I don't know.
Dallas is 3-8.
I mean,
if Dallas keeps sucking, like,
but
that's it, dude. He could go to Dallas.
Well, Dak tore his ankle.
Dude, they'll sign Trevor over. I would sign Trevor over Dak and go, Dak. It was cool, man.
You gotta go,
fun.
Bro.
Get the fuck out.
Andy, you can stay as the replacement. Andy, you can stay as the replacement.
Yep.
Look, that is no hard for me.
And, dude, you got Trevor Lawrence throwing to CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper, and Michael Gallup, bruh.
He just played college ball against them. They all play together. They go. Dude,
I bet Dallas fans are fucking nutting their pants right now, bro.
They're ready for that.
Hey, man, y'all better pray that y'all keep getting your shit pushed in, man.
Nah, you know what they better pray for? That we don't let Carson go and we try to fight for him. Boy, look. We're in the running now.
I mean, y'all are ahead by half a game on Dallas. You're not wrong. If y'all keep losing and Dallas gets they squeak by a couple of wins.
Look, it's either this is what's gonna happen.
But this is also assuming that Jacksonville and New York don't take them. You know, but I mean, you guys in Dallas are like right there, man, and the Chargers, but the Chargers won't take them, and Cincinnati won't take them. Like they both got their quarterbacks. Like that's cake.
So look, either Doug Peterson's about to get fired. Or Carson Wentz is about to get benched. One of those is going to happen first.
So let's move on to that, right?
One of those is going to happen first.
Okay, so the Jets, the Jets do suck. But the Eagles suck.
Yeah, we do. But, I mean.
Hey, man, hey, you're a Cardinals fan now. Cool.
I mean, I will say going into wild card playoffs, right? If my team doesn't make it, I actually preferably would pick the Raiders, to be completely honest.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Yeah, you said that last week. You like the Raiders.
I really do think the team that's going to shock everybody this year and probably even maybe win it is probably Tennessee. But I'm going to just leave that.
They could, man. Derrick Henry. Hey, so a nickname I thought about him.
For another day.
So we said that we wanted to come up with a new nickname for him.
Dog.
I thought his nickname, this is the only name I could come up with. I wanted to call him the Unit.
Dog.
Dude, Derrick Henry's a fucking unit, bro. You want to know why?
Dog.
He's a one of one, bro. There's no other unit of measurement that you can use to compare to Derrick Henry, dude. The measurement itself is just Derrick Henry. He goes out there and does stuff that only he can do. I actually think it's kind of cool. He's the unit, dude, because he's huge.
Bro, that is crazy.
Yeah, that was what I thought of. I was like, God. This guy's an animal, dude.
So I thought my team this year that was gonna be the Bills, but they're really not.
No, dude, the Bills are really good too, though.
But not tennis. Tannehill is dude, consistent,
not
bro.
Not really though.
He is though.
No, it's AJ Brown, dude. AJ Brown is bro,
all I'm saying is Tannehill's stats. He looks good, but he doesn't have to throw that much because he has Derrick Henry.
It's true, though.
When he does throw.
Here's the thing, though. If Derrick Henry can't get going, how confident are you that Tannehill could win the whole game for you?
I will be very confident.
Okay.
Very. Only because I'm just going to give it to Derrick Henry.
Against the other playoff teams, though?
Yes.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Bro, last year.
Steelers.
Bro. Yes.
Who else?
Bro, so last year.
The Bills.
Right. But see, so I would take Tennessee over the Bills. With all these teams, I wouldn't take Miami either. Okay, we're talking for real. Tennessee.
Dude, I'm so hyped for the playoffs. This is the best time. This is the best time of the football season, other than when it first starts. This is teams are starting to get eliminated. The playoff picture is starting to dwindle down, but we have that race right for the playoff picture. We have that race for the wild card.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, dude, I fucking love that shit, man.
So Tannehill replaced Mariota. They did almost, and then now Dog, you just have to feel like even then they even almost did some shit. But Barrett Lauder slightly was off from actually with Tannehill going on. And Derrick Henry was smashing people. Yep. So it was really almost kind of
and now, like, it's that time of year where Derrick Henry is, like, doing what he did last year, too. Like, but he had almost 200 last week.
The difference is this year, Tannehill is more active than what he was doing last year.
Well, Tannehill's second year in the system. Like, affiliation with the players and the coach. Scary, dog. Yeah.
I would take them over the Bills and some other teams like
that's a big move. That might, dude, I hope they play each other. Bro, that game would be so insane, dude.
Goodness, bro.
Fuck yeah. So dude, I think this year's playoffs are going to be insane, dude.
It's just like I still feel like people take Derrick Henry for granted. That's why I'm still like, bro, he's just honestly going to become the best halfback we've ever seen because he's just going to, like, literally Marshawn Lynch y'all times 30,000. Or Emmitt Smith, y'all, or Barry Sanders, y'all, times 1,000,000. And, like, he's just going to, there's no way, and win a Super Bowl with it. And it's going to be crazy. Now, he'll run, he's already running and doing stuff that we don't.
I'm actually glad you brought up Marshawn Lynch because I also have him on here as well for a certain reason. So Did you see what I put on there?
I haven't yet, but before you get there, bro, let me say this.
Sure.
I really want us, like, as a whole, we have to stop overlooking and underrating Derrick Henry, bro. Like,
I'm not.
I know, but see, we don't. But bro,
sure.
He is
like
still,
a lot of
like,
other people.
Guys,
well,
like,
they're finally starting to bring him up as like a dark horse for MVP now. Like they're like, look, dude.
But how is he a dark horse? He's just smashing it.
It's because he's not a quarterback.
Bro, come on now, like
I'm just being honest. Like I'm not saying I agree with it, but that's why.
I just have to throw it out there. Look, guys, look. But before y'all get on this Derrick Henry train where he starts smashing on crazy within the next year or two, then y'all want to say something? Me and Heston are on here talking about Derrick Henry is already going hard right now. I don't even know why we're not even talking about this dude. Like, honestly. And yeah, his injury is like 3. His injury is like a 3. He don't even get hurt. He just gets tired. His stamina was a little lower, but his stamina got better. Like, he's just too big to get tired. He's like 6'5". And we're not even talking about his weight.
He's also like 250.
So
yeah,
what the hell?
Huge,
but he's also faster than you.
Yeah, but he's faster than everyone else.
And you. Like, dude, what the hell?
Yeah.
That's why them stiff arms look massive. Boy, get your little midget. Oh, my God.
It's no competition.
Dog.
It's not.
Dog, I will tell you this. I thought Barry Sanders had the coldest stiff arms. He's like
I think Derrick Henry has the coldest stiff arms of like anyone I've seen.
I've seen Barry Sanders with some stiff arms. I don't know.
Well, Barry Sanders is like more elusive. Like he'll make a move and then stiff arm you. Derrick Henry's just like, well, I'm gonna stiff arm you.
Right.
You know I'm gonna stiff arm you. You're gonna come to me.
Right.
It's gonna happen. We both know it's gonna happen, and I just did it. And now I'm going to run for 40 yards.
That's why
I think that's what makes Derrick Henry's stiff arms better because everyone's like, okay, like, dude, everyone in the whole stadium is like, okay, this is what's about to happen. And then he runs for like 90 yards and he scores. Yeah, it's like, it's like the fact that everyone knows exactly what he's going to do and he just keeps doing it. And like, dude, I don't know why Derrick Henry should start doing like the peace, like fucking Tyreek Hill does. Like, just deuces, bro. I'm outie, man.
But it has to be amazing for you to see a 5'6" guy do that to a bigger defender, like, over and over again.
You're not wrong.
And also,
you're not wrong.
And Barry Sanders' juke game and all that was way on a different level than
without a doubt. Yeah.
So, I mean,
I feel like Barry Sanders is better at other stuff.
Oh, dog.
Like, I don't think he's comparable to Derrick Henry.
He had a stiff, though. Oh, he had a stiff, though.
Not like Derrick Henry, bro. Not like the unit, bro.
Have you seen anybody stiff like that other than maybe... Ooh, a stiff like Derrick Henry's, bro?
It's tough. The only other guys that got stiff arms like that are like tight ends or like fullbacks or something.
Maybe Peyton? Maybe.
Did Emmitt Smith have a solid? Maybe AP. AP's had a couple of big stiffs, but even then, not quite like. Not quite like what they do.
Speed.
Yeah.
Like a stiff like that. Oh. His stiff is almost unseen, but I mean...
Well, a lot of other dudes, like big dudes back in the day, they would just truck dudes really hard. Like, they wouldn't, like, stiff arm a lot.
There's another running back. Dude, I know you know him.
Maybe Marshawn.
Marshawn had a stiff.
Yeah.
But not like Derrick's. Other than that one off block when he pushed him back against like 15 yards, that almost trumps everything Derrick Henry has done because it was like a crucial, bro.
No, I think Derrick Henry on Josh Norman is like tops, bro.
No, I don't think it is because you got to look at the severity of the game.
Oh, sure, that was like the playoffs. You make a good point. Yeah, you make a point.
And he broke like 8 tackles and did that with like 2 stiff arms on him. Like he hit him the first and he just ran off and came back and like. Didn't I say like? Oh,
yeah. Context is important. Gross. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. Oh,
I dig. Okay, so speaking of Marshawn Lynch, a story just came out from him. He had an interview. I don't know who the interview was with, but he said that he used to take a shot of Henny before every game. That was like part of his like pregame routine,
bro.
And I was like, my guy,
bro. You're just like the guy I do the podcast with.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. You're like, that's weird. Bro. I have the same pregame routine.
You and J.R. Smith are just like me.
Right.
Yay.
Right. I just thought that was really cool, and I feel like that's the most like Marshawn thing I could hear. Like, of course he did. Like,
up, dude.
Come on now.
That's why he be out there just going ham like that.
He's just on another level.
Oh,
yeah, so
crazy,
shout out to Beast Mode, your boy representing like super hard.
Exactly.
So we did talk about Derrick Henry briefly in regards to the MVP race.
Yeah, we sure did.
They're saying Aaron Rodgers is making another big push just because of his last couple of games being like super insane. They said Russ is up there, but now they're saying that like Patrick Mahomes is like the guy. Which, like, I don't really feel that way.
I think Ben is the MVP
I know. No
right
one's,
now.
Here's the weird thing, though. No one's talking about
No one's even
Ben.
talking about him.
It's weird.
It is.
And
no,
you want to know something else that's weird? No one's talking about Claypool as Rookie of the Year either. Like, they're like, oh, this guy's like a big Rookie of the Year candidate. And I'm like, Claypool has 10 touchdowns in 10 games. It's like literally never been done before. He's having like a legendary rookie season.
So every time,
well, they're talking about again the quarterback. Like they're talking about Justin Herbert getting the MVP, the Rookie of the Year. But
you got.
I think Claypool. I think he's the guy, dude.
From TT, boy, he can get that. I'll give it to him. But I'm worried about like the real MVP, and I'm like, y'all are really tripping right now because I've been hyping.
I mean, Ben's undefeated, right? Like, what else do you have to say?
I've been hyping Ben way before he even came back
since the offseason.
And you were like,
you did it a long time ago. You get all of my respect, bro. You're absolutely right,
dog. Come on, like, how are we not talking about this? like, if Ben never got hurt, what would we be talking about right now?
That's a good question.
Like, that should be the conversation. Goodness.
You know, there's something interesting about that, right? Because, like, when Ben got hurt, he kind of went through, like, a lot while he was hurt. Like, he had a lot of time to reflect. Yeah. He had that whole, like, I'm stepping away from, like, pornography and, like, all that shit thing happened. And then, like, you know, he did the beard thing where he was like, I'm not going to shave my beard until I'm healthy again. Like, that's, like, a mental thing he went through.
Exactly.
And then, like, And then he came back like to training camp, what little training camp they had anyways, like in the best shape he's been in years. So like he also took advantage of the off time to like lose some weight.
Do his own
thing. I see what you're saying, but I would almost argue that like him getting hurt presented an opportunity for him to like kind of get right. You know what I mean? And then come back with like the only motivation being to win a Super Bowl.
This is what I think though. He will play late in his 40s. If he has a line. And I only say that because he got hurt and didn't play those years. The way he came back this year, like he's healthy. Like you can't tell me that Ben's
looks good. He did get hurt. Like he had like an ankle injury or something, and then like he was out for a bit, and then he came back in. So like, but Big Ben's tough though.
You can't say that he's about to retire next year or even in 2 years.
I don't know about that.
You're looking for at least like 3 or 4 more years.
That looks He's
about to put some work in.
I could see that
based on this season.
Sure.
Especially
if they like win a Super. Well, I don't know. Actually, if they win a Super Bowl, he could just retire and just be like, "All right, I'm out of here."
Yeah. But I bet you he'll be like,
I don't think he will though.
I'll just come back and
let's try to do it again.
Come back and win it next year.
Yeah, like let's go.
I'm good.
I mean, the squad is already sick,
dude. I was hurt. I'm good now. I'm healthy.
That's what I'm saying.
I actually could have came back way earlier, and I sat for a long time.
Right.
Because, you know, me and my boy Mike, we close like that. You feel me? We know what we doing.
True that.
It's going to be me and Mike. Nigga, me and Mike are like Tom and Bill.
Did you see that Mike Tomlin, he like...
If we're being for real.
He passed or tied. I think he tied for the most consecutive non-losing seasons in history or something like that.
Dumb stuff.
It's nuts.
It sounds like some Greg Popovich stuff, but for football.
Kind of. Right? Kind of.
But that's like, right, but that's insane.
Yeah.
But I mean, would you say that's a fair comparison? Bill and Tom? With Mike and...
I think Pop and Belichick is a really good comparison. I think, who's the guy for the Heat? Who's that guy?
Spoelstra.
I think him and Tomlin are like a good comparison.
Well, so I'm talking about the relationship from a coach to a quarterback.
Oh, sure. Yeah, right? That's fine. Yeah.
Easily,
I thought you meant like in,
whose relationship you think is better and stronger? Oh.
Well, I think Bill and Tom was tough. Well,
now you almost kind of right. Now it makes it right.
Like I think Tomlin's cool as fuck. So, Bill has kind of like a no bullshit attitude, kind of like coldness to him.
Right.
So like I think Bill and Tom were just like really effective like business partners, and I feel like Ben and Tom are like bros.
They're like homies. And
yeah.
Like you can see them
Ben will throw a touchdown, come over, and then like talk shit with Mike Tomlin.
And
you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, which relationship with your partner would you rather prefer?
With what?
With your partner. Like, as far as making money, not like sexual part, but like...
Yeah, I was like, what?
Bro,
okay.
Get your mind out the gutter.
Ben and Tom for sure, right?
I would.
Well, I don't know. Actually, Bill... I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be honest.
I think Bill and Tom makes more sense because they were more successful.
Well,
if we're trying to make money, I mean, there you go, right?
I would take... like I said...
I think Ben and Tom have more fun.
I said if like... So,
but Tom's got 6, bro.
So this... but this is the thing, though, like... Roethlisberger and Tomlinson, like, Ben was hurt for a while. And before he got hurt, they were good.
Yeah.
So if he just never got hurt and stayed healthy like Brady did, I just feel like we would be having different conversations. We wouldn't just be talking about Brady.
Sure.
And Breeze, we'd literally be talking about Roethlisberger like... Aaron's in there too, right? But I mean,
sure.
Now that Roethlisberger is back, he's almost making it seem like, look, bro, like it's almost over with. Like the Steelers look dumb. They look dumb good.
I certainly think so. Shout out to the Denver Broncos.
Oh yes, I did. So I did see some of that.
Who had no quarterbacks this week?
I saw that.
All 4 of them were out.
Oh boy.
Because Jeff Driscoll tested positive for COVID. And then during the exposure period, all 4 of the quarterbacks were together and none of them were wearing masks.
And they all got it.
And the NFL, they all... it was like too close of the exposure to like when the game was going to be played. So the NFL just disqualified all the quarterbacks for the Denver Broncos from playing. So the Broncos had to start a wide receiver from the practice squad at quarterback, really, and it was not good.
It was really messed up.
It was bad. So this is something I wanted to discuss, and I think I actually got my answer. Wow. But I wanted to ask what you thought about it.
Dude, that pisses me
I
off.
think it's really interesting, or at least at first I did. I thought it was really interesting that the Steelers Baltimore game got postponed after a bunch of Ravens guys got COVID, and they postponed that game twice, all the way to Wednesday.
For a long, bro, it was
on Thanksgiving. They postponed it almost a full week. They postponed it to Tuesday, and then they postponed it to Wednesday because more people got it.
Then we saw more postponements with other teams prior, like big games.
Right. Well, like Tennessee Steelers.
Exactly.
Yeah. Weirdly, it's been a bunch of people the Steelers have played, which is weird.
Well, I mean, they gotta keep being healthy, like,
right? But what I think is interesting is, like, those postponements happened, but not the Denver Broncos Saints game.
I feel like your coach though also goes to bat for you. I feel like Mike Tyson would be like, nah, bro. I'm not putting my players around that.
Here's the thing. I think there's a lot of factors at play. But then I saw somebody online say the reason why was because they made an example of the Denver Broncos. And they were saying that because when they look back at the tape during the exposure time and none of the quarterbacks were wearing masks, the NFL pretty much said that there's no excuse. Right. They were like, you guys didn't follow the protocol that we have in place.
Because if you did, then one of y'all could have just started.
Right. So the idea was you guys didn't follow protocol. You guys got sick. That's on you. And they literally had no quarterbacks, and the NFL was like, figure it out. And you know what? Here's the thing. If I'm being honest, I kind of agree with that sentiment. However,
I do too.
Are all the other teams really following protocol that closely? That's where things get weird, right? So here's the thing, right? You got tape. I get it. But are you holding all these teams to the same standard? Like, come on now.
Nope. No,
probably not, right?
Come on, Skip. There's
probably boy. I bet you during practice and in the locker room, none of those dudes. Maybe not none of those dudes, but
you know what? Come on now. I would actually say 3/4.
Probably
3/4.
I bet most of them are
really.
But who's to say?
No, I would say they are not.
Okay.
I would say maybe half to 3/4 are kind of in their own way.
Sure.
We're together. We're all comfortable with one another. We good. I can tell you that right now. That I mean, if I was with a team that I've been with for years, right?
Yeah, you're like I trust all you guys. Like, let's not be weird.
I don't think y'all are being crazy. We're working on it, running right. Fuck the ass, dude.
And I think that like what you just said is more than likely the case for most of the teams in the NFL.
That's what I'm saying.
So like what I'm getting at is like you can give them the benefit of a doubt, but like let's be real, dude. I bet you a bunch of dudes on the Ravens weren't wearing goddamn masks, and that's why they've gone 8 straight days with outbreaks. Like Willie Snead just got it yesterday too. So I'm just like. I think I see what the NFL is saying, but if I'm being honest, I think they're being a little inconsistent with the way they're enforcing the rules. And I think it's really interesting that they postponed the undefeated Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Like
that starts to become like bias.
It starts to get weird, right?
That is crazy. You can't get biased.
Because Lamar Jackson, like former MVP, Ravens are trying to make a push for the playoffs. And the undefeated Pittsburgh Steelers. So the game is supposed to be really good. So like you're going to have a lot of viewership. And, 2 of the premier quarterbacks of the league, like they're both playing. And then it's the Saints and the Broncos. Broncos are almost out of the fucking playoff picture already. And the Saints are pretty much in already. So the stakes are very high. Drew Brees is already out. So it's Taysom Hill. It's not that big a deal like as far as like numbers go. It feels kind of like a business decision to me, which makes me feel a little yucky if I'm being honest. And I've been sitting on this all week, dude. I've been really thinking about it, but I think if I'm being honest, I think the Broncos got screwed. And like they didn't even have to. Like the NFL could have postponed the game. They just didn't.
Because the Broncos ain't shit.
Right.
That's why.
But that's
exactly that. But
I'm not a Denver fan, so fuck them, right? Well, but I'm sure there are plenty of there are a lot of fans out there.
I don't want to say that, right? Because there are Denver fans, right? And so
yeah.
But come on, man. That's almost like everybody pick a straw. You just got the short one.
Kind of.
That's
for real though.
That's how this is gonna go. Like,
for real though. That's tough.
So it's kind of like you can't get mad, but can you really like? If your team was
here's the thing, right? Even if other teams aren't doing it, like at the same time, all your quarterbacks weren't wearing masks.
So look,
you know what I mean? So it's almost like, well, damn.
I'll put it this way: if Peyton was there, okay, y'all would be fine.
What else can you say?
That's all. That's the only way I can put it. Okay,
it's true though.
Come on, Locke, you're there.
Peyton would just look at Roger and be like, "Come on, man," and Roger would be like, "All right."
Hey, Goodell, I heard that you said
just keeping it real, dude.
You didn't like that chicken parm that I was talking about in that commercial? Oh shit. Oh, you liked it? All right, I'll talk to you later. Yeah, over with. Boy.
Postpone.
2 weeks.
I'm
month and a half.
I'm a pretty influential voice for Papa John's.
Boy, look now. Shit, stop playing, man. Yeah, that's just how it goes, though. Drew Lock. Von Miller ain't really doing. That is all.
Von Miller's still hurt. He's out for the year.
That's what I'm saying. That is all just that doesn't matter.
It's the season's scrapped for them, dude. They're not officially they're not statistically eliminated, but come on now.
So they're almost like y'all just playing get sick, so we don't even gotta schedule y'all.
Pretty much.
We'll postpone just the rest of y'all season until like.
They're like, if y'all are close to making the playoffs, we'll make an exception.
But if y'all not, we'll just say that y'all ain't even a team that can compete.
I got a little spooked. A couple guys on the Packers got it, but then like since then everything's been cool.
Well, I mean, just good organizations don't play with none of that, and you don't have to worry about none of that.
Yeah.
Honestly, if your teams are getting it, then y'all are just have teams that are doing crazy
that
stuff.
Lack discipline.
And so what I think it is like self-discipline, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I would feel like in that sport, if I played for a team, I would not wear a mask because I'm like, I'm not going out doing nothing, so I'm healthy. I would expect all of y'all that are making way more money than I'm even making.
Yo, let's make this bread. Like, what are we doing right now?
To be healthy.
Right.
So, I mean, if I end up catching it because one of y'all got it being dumb and like,
and you guys keep your family in check. Like, don't be letting your girl
saying?
go out and like do like your girl don't need to go nowhere. You're making 7 figures. Like, what are we talking about right now?
Like, bro,
she needs to stay the fuck home in that 7-figure house.
You know what would be
and chill the fuck out.
You know what would be more crazy though that you would end up running into? Like, dude, your family, your wife and kids don't have it. Why do you?
Right. So like, what's up with that? What are we talking about right now?
What the hell was
and who'd you get it from? What's up with that, huh? What are we talking about right now?
Them cooties.
Them
cooties, boy.
Yeah, we're talking about some cooties right now.
We're talking about them cooties, boy.
We're talking about some of those NBA bubble wingies.
Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, or whatever happens when you go get some wings in Atlanta stays in
Atlanta, bro.
Them cooties.
What are we talking about right now?
Them cooties is for real.
Hey, they're for real, bro. Ain't nobody safe.
Hey, I'm just saying, man.
Hey, man, we keep it 100 here,
man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh yeah. Come on, Skip.
Come on, Skip.
Come on, Skip. Don't play me like that.
Yeah, them cooties, boy.
Shout out to Sarah Fuller being the first woman to start a Power 5 game. She was a place kicker. She went like, which is like probably what the route will be. She went soccer player to place kicker. I don't know if she'll continue starting that position or not, but she did start. I hope she did well. I didn't catch the game or anything, but
I saw some of it, but I did see right after she did it, like it popped it up on the screen. I was at a bar,
like first girl.
I was at a bar, like waiting for a Hennessy in Oklahoma.
Dope,
yeah,
bet, dude.
It was cool.
Will Fuller got suspended 6 games for PEDs, which makes me happy the Packers didn't take him now because we almost did. And he's in his contract year.
Bro, how many of them don't do all that, man? Some are just better at getting away with it, bro. They're all on that.
They're probably all on it. Let's be honest.
Like they have to kind of like lower some of like. I just feel like you have to understand what those guys do and how hard they really be getting hit and shit all the time.
Yep.
Like they can literally die.
Well, the weird thing is that like there's a whole list of like substances,
fuck,
and some of them are just are or aren't approved. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know.
But like the ones that help them. At least to me, right? Stay
For
the
me,
most healthiest.
I think if it has to do with recovery, like fuck it, like take the recovery PEDs, bro. So, like now, if it's like muscle growth or something, I don't want you to take
it to
like,
be better though, right? I just want you to take it to where you just don't get hurt.
That's the recovery.
So
That's what I'm saying.
I'm cool with the durability shit. Like
yeah, anti-inflammatory and like recovery, like cool.
I'm like, how the fuck y'all say they can't take that? Are you getting fucking slapped upside your goddamn neck?
Dead ass.
With somebody's whole body
Not
weight,
to mention that the league has been giving players Toradol for like years now, and they don't even know what the long-term ramifications are, and they just pump dudes full of it, and it's like...
I'm like, why y'all think they have that fucking tin on the sideline? They're getting a fucking shot in that shit.
Yep, right in the ass, man.
Like, what the fuck do y'all think all that is happening
That's
in there,
what I'm saying. I just think like, it's weird.
Get
it's
with
just
the program. Like, let them dudes do that shit, bro. Like, y'all want them to run out there like us and then get hit like that?
No.
Fuck no, dude. We would die.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Daniel Jones got hurt this week. Colt McCoy went out there, looked like shit. Giants got the dub, though. They're number 1 in their division right now, which is kind of nuts.
I caught that game.
We both did.
Oh, yeah, we did. Boy, I actually thought they were going to lose watching it, but...
Well, after Jones got hurt, I was like, oh, fuck, man.
I didn't
like,
even
that's
see him get hurt.
Okay.
But I'm glad that you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, damn.
Tyreek Hill had 203 yards in the first quarter this past week, which is like some of the dumbest shit I've like ever heard in my life. Kind of nutty.
I mean, that is nutty, right?
That's nutty as fuck.
Hasn't Julio done something similar to that?
I'm sure at some point,
if I'm not mistaken. I mean,
a couple of guys have.
So I mean, but I can't think of nobody else. I think
Randy Moss.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying? Like, there's a couple of guys like Jerry Rice probably at some point.
Though?
in a quarter.
That I've seen.
Oh, no. Actually,
right?
Oh, no. I was actually watching Red Zone. It's only happened one other time, and it was like some dude that like none of us know.
In a half?
Yeah, in a quarter.
Oh my god.
First quarter, dude.
200.
Yeah. Chris Hansen on Red Zone. They actually did some research on it, like live, and they came back later and they're like, yeah, only one guy ever has done that as well. It was like 230 or 213 or something, and it was in the third quarter. He played for Minnesota back in the day, but it wasn't like Randy Moss or anything. Like it wasn't any of those guys. So it's literally only been done one other time ever.
Bro, up and down field.
Yep. Do you see him do a backflip into the end zone for a touchdown? Tyreek Hill is like, dude, seriously, we're watching history. Tyreek Hill is like greatness, bro. He really is. Like, he's one of those guys that, like,
I'm going to tell you this right now.
We won't see him again.
Kansas City will be one of those teams that we look back on that right now ain't shit.
Yeah, we're going to be like, they're holy shit. Like,
when we
like a few years from now, we're going to be like, remember when they had Travis Kelce and Le'Veon Bell and Sammy Watkins and fucking Tyreek Hill and Mecole Hardman and, like, holy shit,
They have a Pro Bowl team.
Yeah, the whole team. Yeah.
Like everybody though.
Oh yeah.
Like everybody.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah, it's nuts, dude. The 49ers are the 49ers. So California like reinstated like their public, like they reinstated basically their quarantine. So the 49ers like can't play in their stadium right now. So the 49ers came to an agreement with the Arizona Cardinals to play their games in the Arizona stadium for the next 2 weeks. Because California shut back down.
I mean, you know why they agreed to that?
I think it's just like Santa Clara, though, because like I haven't heard anything about like the Rams or the Chargers. It's like just the 49ers that are having a problem right now. So I don't know if it's just their county or what, but the 49ers were pissed because like the new shutdowns, they were given like no warning. Like it just happened. And they're like, I don't know, figure it out. And they're like, what the fuck do you mean figure it out?
What sucks even more, right, is when they go to Arizona, can we use it? Yeah, but only on these days though. No, well, we practice on these days. No, we practice on these days.
Well, they could practice anywhere, but like for the games themselves, they're gonna be in Arizona.
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah.
I mean, even then, where you really gonna practice? The same practice facilities.
College facility, probably.
Probably some shit Arizona uses. I mean,
yeah, Arizona might let them use it. That'd be really cool.
You know, are you really going to use something else other than what Arizona uses if you're going to use their stadium?
Yeah, it depends. I don't know.
You know, you would probably, I don't know.
We'll figure it out. They're billionaires. Whatever.
You know what the hell? Yeah. That's crazy.
They could rent like a fucking convention center or some shit and just put turf down on the inside. They'll figure it out.
Right.
We don't have to go too deep into this. You briefly mentioned it just because we're coming up on 90 minutes already. You think Dougie P is going to get fired?
So,
which is nuts because I talked about this a few weeks ago and there's no fucking way. Like they're going to get rid of Wentz before that happens.
There's two different things.
Okay, so as an Eagles fan, I want you to kind of go into this for me.
Either I think Dougie P is about to get fired or Carson Wentz is going to get benched. And I don't want to say Carson Wentz is going to get benched. I think Carson Wentz probably needs to be benched.
Sure.
So that...
Did you see that Jalen Hurts was taking first string reps this week?
And I think that Doug just playing Carson over and over again and seeing that we're not winning no matter what happens, like, and clearly seeing that Carson isn't performing for what he's getting paid, like... Jalen is not just like a garbage quarterback.
Well, here's the thing, right, that I don't understand, right? They don't have to pick just one guy. Like, do what the Saints do. And even the Colts, like, they'll put in Jacoby Brissett and let him run, like quarterback options and stuff. And, like, quarterback draws and shit. Like, you don't have to just pick Jalen or just pick Carson. Like,
this is what
we said this from the beginning. We thought they were going to use both of them. So, like, why not just do that?
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Do we blame Carson or do we just say, like, Doug, you're tripping. Like, you got to be...
I think they're both at fault. I think Carson's playing like shit, but I also think he doesn't have a lot of pieces around him.
This is what I think it is.
And it's Doug Peterson's job to step in and make it work.
This is what I think it is. I like coaches that hold their players accountable. That's why I like Bill Belichick, Mike Tomlinson, even Pete Carroll to an extent, right? I like those kind of coaches, right? Because They hold the players accountable. Like, you cannot let Carson Wentz play ass, and then, like, when people question you about him, you just, like, kind of deflect the question but answer it at the same time.
It's
like,
true. You got to just be straight up. You got to
call your quarterback out and say, look, he's playing bad. Okay, I'm going to talk to him later, or
We're
already talked to
him.
And he knows what's up. And
sure.
he knows where we got to go. We're going to move in the right direction. But, like, he knows he had a bad game. But he won't say that.
Have you seen, do you know who the YouTuber what? Brett Coleman is?
I don't know. I don't know.
I only ask because he's, like, super football guy.
Yeah.
Like, super football guy. Like, he watches tape and he makes, like, 30-minute analysis videos. And he actually just released a video a few days ago about what's wrong with Carson Wentz and why he's not playing the way he's supposed to. And his name's Brett Coleman. I'm serious. Like, check him out. Like, you should at least watch the Carson Wentz episode.
Right.
He does videos on, like, all sorts of guys. But he did a Carson Wentz episode this past week. And it has a lot to do with, like, the way he plants his feet before he throws the ball. He, like, overextends. And he shows multiple examples of that. And, like, he watched every game this year from Carson Wentz, and he just evaluated, like, his play. And, like, the way he plants his feet and he points his toes and stuff, he shows example after example about, like, why Carson's playing bad. And it was really interesting, like, seeing that, like, in-depth type of analysis.
Right.
And he was also saying that, like, during the season when players have fundamental issues, he said that in a lot of cases teams will subscribe to not making those changes in the middle of the year because that's actually, in most cases, more detrimental than just letting them do their thing.
Right.
So he's saying that, like, you know, with the opt-outs and the injuries and the lack of the off-season, they just don't have the time to correct what Wentz is doing, and that a lot of those changes could happen this next off-season, implying that Wentz might just play the year out, and they might just try to basically just reset next year and just see what happens.
How?
Here's the thing. If they didn't draft Jalen Hurts, I think that's a very valuable decision, right? But with Jalen Hurts on the bench, like, Philly fans are going to start asking some questions.
So this is all I'm saying. Doug knows Jalen has to start, bro. Like, Wentz.
At some point, right?
No, now. Like, Wentz done played, bro, this long. You done had all these games, bro. We got a glimpse of Jalen, and a couple times we saw him.
He's looked good.
He looked all right. Yeah. Now, maybe he won't for a full game, but I'd rather watch him.
Well, here's the thing, right, with Tua. Like, he had a couple wins, and he had a bad game. Like, he's a rookie. Like, dude, they're not going to be perfect. Come on,
bro. But Wentz, bro, it's more than this year.
It's true.
You done had some years already,
it's
dog,
true.
And we just gave you all this money, and you're not winning these games.
Nope,
bro. And I told people, bro,
do this for me. Watch that breakdown, bro. Brett Coleman. I'll send it to you. I will
watch his breakdown, but I've always told people when they ask me why.
Well, I think you're going to see a lot of things that you agree with. Is what I'm getting at.
I will, because I said I don't like Carson Wentz because he's inaccurate, and people kept asking me why. I was like, he overthrows or throws in the misdirection of
the routes. He goes into that.
The routes that the receivers are running.
He goes into that.
And I was like, if y'all really just watch Carson, like, you can notice him doing that all the time.
Yeah, and Brett Coleman also says that he thinks it's Dougie P's fault and Carson's fault. Like, Carson's play style doesn't fit, like, the talent he has.
It doesn't.
And then Doug Peterson's not helping because he's not adjusting his play calling to accommodate for that.
Right.
It's a twofold problem.
It's like running Nick Foles plays for a player that's not Nick Foles.
Right, exactly.
It's literally what it ended up being.
Yeah.
And it's like,
for sure,
Carson he can't throw like that, dog.
No.
Like, we saw Nick Foles throwing crazy stuff.
I mean, I think his receivers kind of showed up for him, too, though. Like, those guys were playing out of their mind, dude.
It's because,
Nelson Aguilar was actually catching the ball, which is pretty crazy.
Everybody was popping off with Nick, boy.
Yep.
And I don't know they were just being goofy. And so now this is what we stuck with.
Right.
Put Jalen in. I mean,
what's stopping you?
Okay.
What's the worst that could happen?
That's my question.
You're 3-7-1.
So, I mean, what happens worse than this? We just lose the rest. Okay, we already lost 7.
Right.
Carson had like 11, 12 games.
And you tied 1. So, like, it's not a win.
With a team that we shouldn't even...
No. To the Bengals.
Bro,
that shit
you know
was
what
funny,
I'm
dude.
saying, my dude?
Yeah.
Like, Well, what the hell? Just put Jalen in. Let him run out the rest of the season.
Sure.
Make a decision.
I think that look, makes a lot of sense.
Carson, hit the summer, come back, and look better than Jalen next summer camp. Or
sure.
we're gonna have
win
to
the
discuss.
Position. Let it be a competition.
We're gonna have to discuss maybe some trade options, bro, because you don't actually do nothing in the game. You look good in practice, but not in the game.
Game reps are what matter.
And that's why I think Doug and Carson get it twisted. I'm like, dude, this is not practice. Like, what are y'all calling and doing? Like, y'all look like y'all practicing and shit. Like,
true that. Okay. All right. Well, let's wrap up the show.
But I still love him.
This past week, me and Damien did make our picks. Your boy came through with a strong week this week, and I have eliminated the difference. Me and Damien are now both tied. Our overall record for pick'ems this year. But going into this week, I was 84-60-1. Damien 86-58-1. Now we're both going to be 94. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 94-65-1 is both of us. And we both picked the Steelers to win Wednesday, even before all this COVID shit, but I don't think our answer changes. So, we're tied going into Week 13. I've already made my picks, but we're going to go over all the games for Week 13. We're going to make our picks, and we're going to see what the fuck happens, man. So, first pick of the week is going to be Saints versus Falcons, at Falcons.
Falcons.
Yep,
I'm about to make my...
they popped off this week.
I already know you picked the Saints.
I did.
But
I did pick the Saints.
I also know a couple weeks ago they smashed somebody like 43-6.
Yeah, that was this week. They beat the Raiders like 43-6 or something. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Browns, Titans at Titans.
Tannehill. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I picked the Titans as well.
Yep.
That'll be a good game though, I think. Well, it's either going to be close or the Titans are going to destroy them. Like, there's no in between. Lions, Bears at Bears.
I got to go with the Lions. They just had a big win.
I picked the Bears. But, I'm going to stick with the Bears. I think the Lions are going to win, but I'm going to stick with the Bears.
Yeah.
Bengals, Dolphins at Miami.
I got to go with the... The Dolphins on that.
Same. Jags, Vikes at Vikes.
I gotta go with the Vikings. Even though you know I don't like goofy ass, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Hold up. I didn't pick that game. I picked the Vikings. I was just like, what the fuck?
Like, bro, they're not playing this. Oh, wait.
Oh, shit. Hold up. What the fuck is going on? What is this? Hold on. My picks might be fucked up. Hold up.
Yeah. Looking at the team from week 3.
No. It's week 13. Hold on. Colts. For some reason, it's just out of order. I don't know why, but that's okay. So, next game is Colts Texans.
Dude, actually, mate, you know what? I'm gonna go with the Texans. They had they
even with Will Fuller out.
Texans. Yep.
Wow. Okay. Hey, I picked the Colts.
The coaches didn't. I just watched them this weekend. That was their game to lose, and they just lost it, didn't they? This last week.
Yeah. They lost. Yeah, you called it too, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Raiders Jets at Jets.
I gotta go with the Raiders on this one. I'm not even gonna be dumb.
It's fine. I picked the Raiders too.
Bro, you know what's gonna be great? They're gonna win. This is that one that they're gonna get before they play whatchamacallit at the end, like we just was talking about.
We'll see.
Seahawks,
Giants, Seahawks at Seahawks.
That is
Seahawks.
Dog, you know what'd be crazy? I'm not even gonna do that to the Seahawks.
I wouldn't. Rams, Cardinals at Cardinals.
I'm going with the Rams.
Ooh, that's funny. I picked the Rams last couple of weeks, but I actually picked the Cardinals to win that one.
I'm going with the Rams.
Pats, Chargers at LA.
I'm good. I want this tough. And Cam is back right at everything.
Yeah. And both rosters are like almost to full health. Like even Austin Eckler is back.
I think Cam can. So I like Herbert, bro. That's my guy. Like from Texas Tech, let's go. But
Oregon.
I mean, not Texas. Yeah, Oregon.
Yeah.
Move my goofy ass.
Yeah.
Whoa, those are my two colleges.
Yeah, right.
Right, the wrong one, dummy. But yeah. Patriots.
I picked the Pats as well. Eagles, Packers?
Eagles.
You're only saying that because I'm a Packers fan.
I'm saying this right now because we always have that one game every year that we upset a team that, like, we shouldn't lose to. Like, we almost just did. Almost to the Seahawks.
Okay.
There was no way, bro. There was no way the Seahawks and us should have been that. No, yeah.
Right.
This is our upset.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's on y'all.
All right, well, I'm picking the Packers.
Yeah, and I hope so.
Broncos, Chiefs at Chiefs.
I'm gonna go ahead and have to run with the Chiefs. I don't think that I really ever want to pick against them. You already know what I'm picking on the next one.
Washington at Steelers.
I've been hyping my guy all year, even before this year.
It's true, though.
He came back.
You did.
My boy Ben, let's go. MVP. Even though they ain't talking about him, Ben is the MVP of this.
Hell yeah. Bills, 49ers at 49ers.
Bills.
Ooh.
I give them that.
What's that?
I give the Bills that.
I picked the Bills as well.
Yeah.
And Cowboys, Ravens at wait.
It doesn't matter, Ravens.
Oh, that's just the Thursday game. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit! We already said the
Oh, you made it.
Oh, we said both Monday. I could just cut it out. I could just cut it out. Well, the bye weeks are over. So like, there's two. Oh no, it just got pushed back. So there's two Monday night headers.
You can leave them in.
I'm so fucking stupid. Maybe I'll just leave it in. Fuck it. Like whatever, dude.
I mean, we already said
hey, man,
it. Hey,
you know what?
Whatever,
I like leaving it in when we fuck up. Right. Who gives a shit, man?
And just we ain't even being biased or nothing. We just calling them right now.
Yeah, whatever.
Shit. The Ravens gonna smash Cowboys regardless.
Yeah, and the Ravens are gonna smash the Cowboys.
Like,
what are we even talking about, dude? All right.
That's great. That's great.
Hey, man. I think this is a really good sports show. Yeah, I'm gonna tell everyone, like for real, this is a good one.
Whoa, dude, we were like,
it was like half not the sports show. Maybe we need to do more of that.
Maybe.
Well, dude, like if we just talk sports the whole time, it's just like
fans.
The same shit that everyone else is talking about.
We'll ask our fans what they think.
That's a good idea.
Right.
We'll tell everyone, hey, I know
you
don't
like
fuck with
it
sports.
Like that or no? Did y'all just want the straight sports
like,
from
just,
the
just
get-go?
Check it.
Do y'all like it when we like just throw that in real quick? Yeah. Easily.
You know some people that listen to the sports show, right?
Subscribe. Yeah.
Okay, I do too. I'll ask them. I'll be like, what do y'all think?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's the show.
That's it.
This is a good one.
I feel like that was great.
We hope y'all enjoyed your leftovers while you listened to us.
Oh, please.
We hope y'all had a sick pump while you were listening to us. We hope you had a good drink while you were listening to us. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening whenever you're listening to us. Whatever day it is, I hope you're rocking and rolling. We love you guys. And let's hit that 1,500.
Yeah, let's hit that 1,500
Let's hit that 1,500 though.
Definitely not Xmas, motherfucker.